Okay, we're here now with a couple of trail runners. We have John Pirch and Kristen Riding, and they're going to talk to you a little bit on how they prefer other user groups to interact with runners, and we're going to go ahead and include them as hikers as well. John, tell us who you are and what your affiliation is.
I'm John Pirch. I'm the race director for the Capitol Peak Ultra Marathon. That's for 50 mile and 55K, as well as the Capitol Peak Mega Fat Ass. And I'm also a trail runner at heart, and I have been running in Capitol Forest for over 10 years now, and I've become familiar with running with a lot of different users over the years, and have become more familiar with all the great support that there is in the Capitol Forest with DNR, and also with the equestrian and mountain biker groups and other hiking groups in the area. And we have a group called Olympia Trail Runners too, that myself and another friend, James Varner, started up, and we come out on the weekends a lot too, and we've become more familiar with a lot of the other users, and we're here to talk more about the trail etiquette with the interaction of those other users.
Kristen, you're with?
Olympia Trail Runners, and then there's another group called Guerrilla Running, that also does some trail running in Capitol Forest.
So when you're approached by a mountain biker or an equestrian, how do you prefer to handle the situation?
Talk to them first of all.
Okay.
And depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm tired, I'll stop. But if I'm feeling okay, with equestrians, of course, you always stop and start and talk to the horses on the way by, especially if they're approaching you. If you're approaching them from behind, the best thing to do is to talk to them and ask them what they want you to do as a trail runner, because you don't know their horses, you don't know who they are. But also give them a wide berth. Now, not only a wide berth, but announce yourself well in advance so that they have time to know who you are and that you're there. Same thing with a hiker. If you're coming across a hiker from behind, say hello first, from a good distance ahead so that you don't scare them, and then tell them that you're passing either which side you want to pass on, either the right or the left, if it's possible and if it's safe to do so.
Okay. John, at some of your ultramarathon events, I can imagine towards the end people are not in the most alert state of mind. What can other user groups do to help with that?
Well, I would say if you're going in during an event, and you're not familiar with that there's an event going on, and you see that there is a race happening, come up to the race official or somebody that's volunteering and find out where the course is, because we encourage everyone to come out and go out and ride in the forest or wherever you're doing, hike, but you want to know where the race is going on, so you're not going to be at the wrong place at the wrong time. Because it is in the 48th mile of a 50-mile run that does happen. The runners are not exactly going to be all up to speed with things, so they want to, just so other people are aware, when you come across somebody, they're not going to be alert as they were on just a normal run. And some of those runners might have headphones too, that they need to, the runners need to know that they need to keep the music down if they choose to have those on. We do discourage, because you need to know where you're at in your surroundings, but not all the time they're going to know that, and they're going to have the headphones on to keep the music down, so you can know your surroundings when you're out there. But if you're out there on coming in a bad situation on a steep downhill off a Capitol Peak or something, for runners including, be aware that you might come across somebody, and to be ready to stop and pull off the trail, or be ready to yield to somebody that's you're coming on to, and talking to the people too when you're coming up on somebody. If another user is coming up on another runner or vice versa, talking to them and knowing their surroundings is being aware of them is most important. So.
Would you like to add anything to that?
The only thing I would add is if you are overtaking somebody on the trail, they have the right of way, they have the trail, so it's up to you to tell them what your intentions are.
Okay.
because the person ahead of you does have the right of way because they're already there.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thanks.
thank you.